僕は知らない。
Anime go wrong cliche. Hey, that's the name of the movie! CGI.
なんかこう、もっとないの？
ないよ。
Is it just me, or is anyone else almost clawing at their face because he was called to the counter twice now and got his stuff together so very slowly and is now chatting with the girl, and I'm like, go to the counter, man, they called you! In spite of her being insanely close to him by the time he exits the frame, he's all the way down the stairs whilst she's still at the top making her way down right after.
そういうんじゃなくて仲良しなの。何それ。
Not sure of many other ways you could interpret the statement of we just get along.
スポーツ版の才色兼備、イケメンクラス委員長じゃん。
Exposition though, since she'd know that he's their class rep since he's their class rep.
彼氏にそんなこと言うわけないでしょ。あ、君も知ってる人だよ。うちのクラスにいるから。でも名前言っても覚えてないかも。
Just because he has no friends doesn't mean he doesn't pay any attention to the people in his class, like noting their names.
さくら。あ、京子も来てたんだ。
No.
付き合ってるの？違うよ。じゃあ何なの？だから仲良しなの。はあ？仲良しって何よ？
For the second time now, what do these girls fail to understand about the term getting along, and why is no one but me feeling the need to point it out?
初上陸。ラーメンの匂いがする。
Weird thing to say when you're already off the train and then out of the train station.
びっくりした。
まだやる？
やるに決まってるじゃん。
決まってはないと思うよ。
The first time he says it in the library, he is spot on, and the word obviously didn't fit into her statement, but here, she already told him that the rule of the game is that you can't quit part of the way through it, so obviously she wants to continue going, because that's the rule she stipulated.
どうしてそんなやつのこと？
そんなやつ？どういうこと？
そいつがさくらにつきまとってうざいからやっつけてやったんだ。
There's limits to playing dumb, bruh. Like, who follows a girl on a train to go on vacation and stays overnight together? Like, it's hard to play that one off as stalking.
大丈夫？
Entering the room-related teleportation.
はい、いいよ。何でも答えるよ。ファーストキスの話とか聞く？ちょっと無視しないでよ。
I don't know. Maybe give him longer than 1.5 whole seconds with which to answer your question?
その理由なのかもしれない真実を僕は知ることになった。
Aww, quite rare to see two young lads content to just stare into each other's eyes during the middle of the day.
ここね、病院から見えるの。絶対穴場だと思ったんだ。
What makes you think it's a little-known spot? It's the middle of the night. There's also a plaque in the background signifying that people go there often. What are you on about?
大丈夫？
As painful as this is, and trust me, the enjoyment of this movie is far from lost on me, I still gotta do my job and point out that his mother was literally just at the bottom of the stairs and he fell on his way up and she never heard that. It's doubtful, but the scene is so awful and such a twist, it gets a neutral sin. My heart aches now.
下の名前はなんて言うの？
春樹だけど志賀春樹。
やっぱり君と私って。
Again, as much as I'm loving this ending, and I'll get onto that when it's finished, she didn't react like that when he actually told her. In fact, she had a look of shock that continued for 2 seconds before the scene moved on.
事件に遭わなくても本当は。
Face slapping sound effects brought to you by catching a baseball in a glove.
わ
Well, that was another really great one chosen by you patrons. I gotta say, it finally got me when the lad started crying after reading the diary. Up to that point, I was very composed and kind of surprised at the notion that I might go the entire movie without shedding a tear after that's what everyone said would happen to me. Overall, I really enjoyed that. A solid 8 out of 10, I think, although I'm not sure what could have made it any better in all honesty. I'm glad the very ending had a little bit tacked on, where they're now friends, able to move on with life as well. Thanks for voting this one in. I hope you enjoyed the video, and I look forward to the next one.
Nathan Burr, Bird Without a Word, Hayden White, PK Fan, Ali 50, Ryan Anderson, Isael Caldera, Chris Harris, Jonas Stahl, Manolo Saucedo Munoz, Luis Hernandez, Kim Munt, Jason Davies, Yuki Ali, Manuel Morales, Dark Lord Bloody Soul, Blitzcloud, Keeper, Steelers, Kini O, Sentimento, Juffa6263, Master Tank, Kevin Nelta, Brendan Krier, Storm 970, Mr. Waffles 64, Kaj Warzorn, Jordan Samuels, Sean Graves, The Epic Commander, Crimson Shadows, Kyle Farmer, Buzzbomb 3000, Adora Blue.